Hi, I'm Adrienne Harrell with Newbridge Management, and today I'm going to be giving you a couple of tips, and I'm going to be sharing some of the information that we use when it comes to advertising a property. Make sure that you take lots and lots of pictures when you put your ad in any medium that you are going to be using in advertising your rental. People like to take a look at pictures because they want to be vested in the property and they want to see where they're going to be living. So when you're putting up your ad online or in any areas that you're going to be advertising, make sure you use lots and lots of pictures. Take pictures of the kitchen, the bedrooms, the front yard, the backyard, and even the bathrooms sometimes, but make sure that your toilet seats are down and the lids are covered. When you take pictures, one of the things that you want to make sure that you do is that you use your phone, if you're using your phone, in a portrait mode. Don't use it in a landscape mode. Although you're able to get a lot bigger area in a landscape mode, because most people are now using their phones or their mobile devices to check out properties, portrait mode looks better rather than landscape. So make sure that your phone is standing straight up when you are taking pictures of the property. Make sure that the property is clean. That is basic, everyone knows that, but the smallest little thing in a picture, when zoomed in, it looks big. And remember, people do zoom in. Make sure the property is super clean. In your ads, also put as much detail as you possibly can. The number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms, the square footage of the home. Sometimes you think, oh, who's gonna look at the square footage? You'd be surprised how many calls we get asking what is the square footage of the home. That gives people an idea as to how big the property is or how small it is. Use the words like charming or quaint if the property is small, rather than using the word small, because that gives a different connotation. When you say small, it just feels cramped, but if you use charming and quaint, that gives a warm and cozy feeling to the property. Say in your ad if the property is pet friendly, what the rent amount is, what the security amount is. Oftentimes people tend to think that the security deposit amount is different than the rent amount. And if you're going to be charging a pet deposit for a pet-friendly property, make sure that you do add that in your advertisement as well. Say in there whether you're going to be accepting Section 8 housing in your properties. Some people do, some people don't. There's no good or bad about that, but make sure that you do add that in your advertisement. Avoid any discriminatory language like saying for families only or for professionals only. Just keep your ad as clean as possible and stick to the facts when it comes to the property. I typically don't like for rent signs in front of a home, and that's a personal preference, but if you want to make sure that you are advertising in a particular neighborhood, for rent signs are a good idea. But if you do advertise it in that capacity, make sure that you leave your windows open and the lights on in the home. Although you think I'm spending money on electricity, but when you drive by, if the blinds are closed and if and the lights have been turned off, then you know something's going on with that property. So the other thing that you want to do, the final item, is to saturate the websites, or as many websites about your property as you can. Craigslist is one of the most popular websites that renters use, but there are also other websites such as Zillow and Trulia.com. At our company in Newbridge Management, we do advertise on our website, but our website tends to syndicate to about 20 other websites. That allows us to really saturate the market when it comes to trying to find the best tenant for your rental. So for these and other advertising tips, let us manage it for you, or give us a call at Newbridge Management. Thank you.